Hey everyone, welcome to Practically We Bring Learning Alive. Today we are going to discuss how we can write a C program from start to end. Basically, we are going to understand the structure of the C program. What should come first, what should come next, and what should come at the last. So let's start. So to write a C program that should perform the arithmetic operations between two numbers, we have to follow few steps. Okay. The first step is we have to write this hash include stdio.h. Okay. So this is the pre-processor statement. I'm writing here in the comment. Okay. Comment is the English statements that we write for our understanding purposes. This is not the part of code. Okay. So this is the preprocessor statement or commands that will tell the C compiler that we are going to use some of the functions, okay, that should require this hash include stdio.h, standard input output. So whenever we are using the print statement, printf statement or scanf statement, then we write this. Okay. After that, we write the main function. Okay, this is the main function, int main. From here, the execution of program begins. The execution of program start from this main function. Okay, without main function, we cannot write any C program. Okay, so main function is compulsory. So here I'm writing in terms of comments. This is the main function. Okay. And inside of this, we can write the code. What is the code? This is totally depending upon our requirement. So here our requirement is we want to perform the basic arithmetic operations. To perform the basic arithmetic operations between two numbers, we need two numbers. And these two numbers we can store in a variable. So variables means we need to declare the variable. Variables are the temporary data storage that keep on changing. Okay. So let's declare two integer variable, integer a comma b. Okay, this is the two integer, and if we are performing the arithmetic operations, means addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, so we have to declare those variable as well. So just we are declaring now, not define. We are not assigning any values to this variable, just we are declaring. Later in the program we are going to use these variables. These variables are used to store the data information, whatever the data on which we are working, that data we can store in this variable. Simple. Okay. So first variable is sum, another is subtract. Okay. I'm writing in short subtract. Next variable is mul, means multiplication, and the fourth variable is modulus, MOD. Okay. And the last variable that I'm declaring is a type of float variable. Means whenever we are writing the data which comes in the decimal point, 2.1, 1.5, 3.2, like this, not the whole number. Okay, so float division. Okay, so these are the three variables that we declare. So here I can write here comments. In the comments, variable declaration. Okay, this section is we are using for declaration of variable. Here we declare the variables. Now we are going to use it. After that, we are going to use one print statement. This print statement is going to ask us the values of A and B for performing the arithmetic operations. So write printf. Okay. Under printf, we are going to display one message on the console, on the screen. Enter the values of A and B. Okay. So this is the message that is going to be displayed on the console. Okay. Note that after displaying the message, our work is to enter the values of A and B. So after entering the values of A and B, those values are going to be stored in the variable A and B. So we have to link it with the scanf function. Okay. So how? percent %d and percent %d, since this is an integer data type, and m% a. So first value we are storing in the m% a, the address of a, and next is m% b. Okay, so we store two values now. The C compiler will ask us to enter the values of a and b, and after entering the values of a and b, those two values are going to be stored on the variable a and b. Fine. So after getting the values, suppose the values 10 and 2, 10 and 5, 20 and 5, what are the values? So we want to perform the operations. So we have declared one variable called sum here. Now we are going to use that variable. How? Sum is equal to a plus b. Then this is the addition operation that we are performing. Okay. Similarly, sub equals to a minus b. Then mul equals to, means the multiplication. In this section, we declare the variable. Now we are assigning the values here. Okay, these are all arithmetic expressions also. Okay, a star. Then division equal to float of, so a divided by b. Okay, then mod equal to a percentage b. This is the modulus. Okay, so why we are using the float here? Because the result of division may be 1.2, 2.0, 5.0. Okay, so like this. So that's why we are using the floating point data here. Now, after declaring the operation, we want to print. After declaring the expression, now we want to print the result using the printf statement on the console. So again, we are going to use the printf statement. Okay, so sum or addition equal to %d, and exactly opposite of that, we want to assign the values of sum here. Okay, so we want to print the values of sum. Fine. So similarly, copy this statement, printf. Okay, so instead of addition here, subtraction, and instead of sum here, this should be sub. Okay, because subtraction value is stored here, a minus b. That's why we are writing sub here. Good. Now multiplication. Okay, and multiply. Then division. And instead of %d here, %d is used to represent the integer data, right? But here the float is there. So division is not an integer data type, it is a floating point data type. So we declare it using f. Okay, %f. And here we write div. And the last is modulus. And mod here. Okay. So we have completed the printf statements here. Now the last is return 0. So we are returning the control to the main function. Okay. So we completed our program. Here, if we write increment, accepting the data from user, again using the printf and scanf. Here we are performing the operations, main operations. Just write operations. Okay, math operations. And here we are printing the result. Okay, fine. So this is the structure of a simple C program. First, we are including one preprocessor library that will tell our C compiler to use to include all the files that are available under this standard input output header file. Then we are using the main function. The execution will start from this main function. Then we are using we are declaring some variables here. Then we are accepting the data using this printf and scanf. Here we are performing the math operations, the basic arithmetic operations, and here we are printing the result on the console. Okay. So let's test this program whether it is working fine or not, or we are getting any error. Okay, enter the values of A and B. So suppose A value is 10 and B value is 5. Sorry, 2. B value is 2. Okay, now press enter. So addition 12, subtraction 8, multiplication 20, division. Okay. So this is quite not good in readable form. So let's print each of the result in a new line. Add /n here, /n, 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 and /n. Okay, so each line will be printed in a new line. So after writing this program, save this program. Okay, go to build and click on build and run. Okay, the console will ask you to enter the values of A and B. So suppose A value is 10 and B value is 5, and press enter. So if you can see, addition is 15, 10 plus 5, 15, subtraction is 5, good, multiplication is 50, division is 2.0, and the modulus is the remainder quotient is the 0. So this is the basic structure of a C program. This is how we can write the C program. First, the header file, that is standard input output.h, then the main function, then some variable declaration. If there is a function, we can write the function also. Then we are accepting the data using the print statement, scanf statement. Okay. Then we are performing the math operations, and then finally we are printing the result. So I hope you get the basic idea of how to write a simple C program. So this is the structure of a C program. We have to write each and every C program in this structure only. Okay. So to know more about such amazing content, download the Practically app and enroll for a C programming course that is going to be start from 15th April 2022. So I will meet you there. I hope you understood this video. Thank you.
Bring learning alive practically.